we are continuing work on the principal bedroom. The room is coming together, although we ended up reconfiguring one part of it. We absolutely love the green bed that we bought, but we accompanied our friends furniture shopping, and well, we fell in love with a different bed.
We're in Neptune and we're not supposed to be buying anything, but we fell in love with this bed.
We shouldn't have come here.
I know, because it's pricey in this place, but
We were
can't.
looking for them because they're buying a house and we were like trying to get them.
And I don't want to get anything, but we want this bed. And it's ex-demo, so... You're so embarrassing. Oh my god. I think we should get it.
The time that I did it, and it was like made of cardboard. The actual.
Oh my god, yes, and it collapsed. Yeah, in Dunelm, he jumped on a bed and it was made of cardboard. It wasn't actually a mattress, and it all crumpled to bits. My niece could not stop laughing. This store is so inspirational. I just absolutely love the vibe of everything that they do. It's very, very much us.
So yeah, we bought the new bed, and the plan is to switch it out and move the green bed to a different room. Swapping the bed out has automatically given the room a facelift. Oh, and talking about facelifts, this video is sponsored by Fourier, and I have been dying to share with you this new generation LED face mask that I have been using for the past 3 months. This is called the FAQ202 by Fourier. It's ultra lightweight and wireless, which you charge with a USB. It's also made with a unique FlexiFit silicone to fit any face shape. It has 8 different wavelengths, including NIR, to tackle signs of aging. I've noticed my skin smoother and less dull, and we are working towards, well, the mask and me, we are working towards reducing fine lines and redness. I love wearing it. Fourier recommends using the mask for 5 to 15 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week, and you can multitask while wearing it. I discovered that Anteo loves it as much as I do, so a lot of the times I play with him while I'm wearing it. He has a blast. We have got a 30% discount code using Tiny30. You can use it all across their website, including things that they have already been discounted and rarely discounted, like the FAQ202. So if you check the link on our description, you can go and have a look. Now, back to the principal bedroom. The corresponding bathroom is still a work in progress, but the closet that separated from the bedroom is starting to look really nice. Most recently, we installed a secret door that leads into the bathroom.
Hello. Okay, so we've got the secret door painted, and in this inset is going to go the mirror. Hopefully I've measured it correctly, because you can't really shave off anything off the mirror. A mirror adhesive, honestly, this mirror adhesive is so good. So good that if you want to ever take the mirror off, it's not going to happen. So yes, I'm going to do that.
Why do you do it weekly?
Because I like to. I don't know.
No, you do. Don't you know why?
Oh, you would think.
Adds strength.
That's strength. And I'm risking it not having anything on the carpet.
I know, you're crazy.
So I only learned this recently, that you have to use mirror adhesive and not silicone, because some silicones have a chemical in it which can dissolve the back of the mirror, and then you'll see those squiggly lines.
Oh.
So...
Gosh, imagine that you spend the money, you do the work, and then...
I mean, because mirrors, like, bespoke mirrors used to be really cheap, and now they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that'll do.
Okay. Do you need help to put it
I
up?
think I'm going to try and do it myself.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Please don't break it. Well, we need to make sure that it's straight as well, because... Is it one of these mirrors that we can look skinnier?
Uy, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, gordito?
Did it fit? got a mirror. Ooh. 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 Mira,
I just need some packers.
Oh no.
They're in the car.
Or maybe you can.
Quickly, 'cause
Maybe you
dry,
can
mate.
just. Maybe you can just stay there. Okay. Next thing that we need to do, and it's on our list, is the door. This door is going to be for the access to the principal bedroom, so our bedroom. Currently we don't have a door, which it works well because we can hear Danteo very well. Well, we're planning for my mum to come for about a month, and we cannot need a door. This is the main door that we're gonna have, which is like a Georgian door that we bought for from a reclamation site. But I need to strip it all off from the paint because eventually we want to repaint it. My baby is there. I can hear him, so I'm hoping he sleeps for a couple of hours while I manage to kind of get this done. Now, to do this, I definitely wear a mask. On that one, I don't risk it because if potentially there is lead paint, I'm going to be using a heat gun and just a scraper. That's it. And Dean hates doing this. He basically never does it because it just requires patience, which he doesn't have. So I'm always the one that has the short straw. My mum does it if she's here, so I guess we always pass on the job if we can.
You will see how the paint bubbles. You see the paint bubbling? I'm doing it with one hand to show you, and then we can remove. Need to do that everywhere and then sand.
So now that it's all stripped, I'm gonna sand it, get everything nice and sanded, and then I'm gonna be able to move it back inside the house to do a little bit more filling, more sanding, and then priming and painting before we cut it all out and then install it.
Boy's just got a big ass splinter that went in his finger. So now I need to operate to try and get it out. Oh dear.
Just look, it's from here to there. I was sanding and
So Borja has removed all the paint and it's looking very good. The pink is the base layer they would have used back then, so the kind of primer layer, but because it's so smooth, it's not necessary to remove it all. He does need to work in all these little grooves now just to get all the little bits out. If I was doing it, I would prime it up first and then you can see what you're working with, and then I'd sand it, you know, just...
So I will do it.
I'm not suggesting. Look at we have a gym going on here. We've got tiles for the bathroom. We've got the nappy bin that needs to go out. Anyway, no. That's just how I would do it. But everyone does it a different way, different stages. But the idea is we're going to get all the primer on. We're going to get it almost finished, and then we're going to take it up to try and hang it, and then we'll have to cut it down on the sides and stuff. And then we'll finalize it then. But we've never hung a door with normal hinges. Well, these aren't even normal. We usually go for the surface mounted because life is so much easier. And also we were doing the cottage section. But this is the Georgian section. It needs a Georgian door. It needs the right hinges. And then we're going for a brass knob to go with that as well. So it's gonna look lovely.
can you see all of these bits on top of it? So these are all of these sections that I've been just taking off, like with a lot of patience. I'm gonna vacuum these, I will sand it, and then I will do the first coat of primer. So I'm gonna start like feeling, and you can see it looks like a hummus. This is a very good wood feeler, and I'm gonna start feeling literally everywhere that is imperfect, because being a Georgian door, the Georgians will have had absolute perfection. So I need to feel everything that I see, every imperfection. Let it dry, then I will sand everything, and then I will do another primer. I know it seems like so much, but what I'm doing is I'm just going like that, and it's feeling every imperfection, doing like that. I know, you're probably gonna think, why did you even bother to prime it? But it's one of those, you need to trust the process. These are very thin layer. As soon as it dries, I will sand it, and it will sand like very, very easily. What it's going to be doing is it's going to be feeling the little indentations that you don't even see. I mean, this is us because we are extremely fussy and we know the finish that we can achieve. So once it is dry, I will sand it. It will sand super fast, and I will do another coat of primer, and then it should pretty much, I think maybe like a good feel in sections, but I think it will be like good to start putting the first coat of paint. I have got a very fine 180 grit, which is basically quite fine, and I'm going to start to sand. Now you'll see how easy this sands. I'm gonna do actually go slow, not too fast. And you see, like, it literally will sand. So this is sanding really, really fine. Can you see all of that? Now, if I paint this is like super flat. You won't see any of this. That's the finish I want. So you can see it's all been sanded, and you can. I'm going to show you a close up. Can you see like all of these lines? All of that is being filled. So now you could see it before. Now, as soon as I painted, this is going to be nice and flat. And I am pulling even the little roller. This is a great. This one, this little flat sponge is fantastic. You're going to have a very flat a nice finish. And I'm going to be using an exterior eggshell, and the reason is because it has got a tiny more sheen and it will be more durable. So I just want a little bit more sheen, you know, just because it's a Georgian door. Normally we go for matte, we like matte, but so this one has to have a little sheen. Look how amazing it's looking. It's looking so good. So what the next thing that we need to do is basically that is going to be filled with a piece of wood because it's redundant.
Oh, I found some wood for that.
I saw. Thank you. And then Dean is going to plane the side section.
So what we don't have the original hinges, and the original hinges must have been much chunkier.
Yeah.
So, and also our frame, our door frame is a little bit smaller. So I'm going to plane it down so it's flush with the thickness of our hinge. Hopefully it works all perfectly.
Yeah.
And then that'll be nice and smooth, ready for painting. The hinges will be smooth and flush. And then we're going to hang it.
So I've put a little piece of wood with wood glue just here, and then this I will sand it so it's flush, and then I will fill. So that was covering the section that it was redundant. You can still see here the little bit of a keyhole that I still have to fill again. And now Dean is going to be planing that section.
Good day, mate. This is like the worst, but I hate doing hinges. I know I say that all the time. Okay, tiles and hinges, okay?
No,
Tiles and hinges.
Dean hates everything, and then he's like, I have to chase him for
It's just tiles and
months.
hinges, okay?
He's like, can you do that? Can you do that? And and I think you end up doing it just because I just asked you so many times.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh, are you struggling?
Sorry?
You're struggling to put it. It looks really good. It looks amazing. It's kind of like, where does that door lead you? Because it's just in the middle of the opening. So the door, I mean, we haven't even installed it, but we just propped it.
It looks good!
Yes! I can't believe we finally have a door.
With that, honestly.
I mean, obviously, once it's installed, we need to do a couple more coats and a bit of work, but yeah, it's amazing. What do you think?
I'm having fun. I'm loving this job.
Because you hate it. You hate fitting hinges. The last time, can you confess that when we did the downstairs toilet, Dean was like, and who ended up doing it? The hinges? Yeah, me. Just for everyone to know.
Literally just planning, and I said to Borja, hold the vacuum so that he can catch all the dust. He was holding the vacuum, he didn't even switch it on. I was like, that's a lot of dust going on you for some reason. We have a door, yay. So we're gonna put the stop beads on. We've got the wrong part of the hinges, so we're gonna have to change those, but it looks nice. And then get the handle, I'm hungry, rim lock, all that on. Yay! Okay, I've come with the idea of the palmet element for our bedroom. We haven't done it because we haven't known how to do it. We're putting a section that the cornice will butt up to, and then behind the cornice will be our section to hold the curtains. So we're going to put like a palmet that will then hold the cornice. This is plan, okay? So we're going to do this timber, which will go wall to wall. This is the wall. Okay, and this is, let's say that's the window, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to do a timber here, like that, sorry. That is the wall. And a timber here. This is plan, yeah?
Yes.
How do you fix it to the ceiling, you ask? So, what I think we should do is here, on the inside, we'll use architrave, like this architrave here.
Yeah.
Because what it is, it's got a thick section and a thin section. That will butt up to the palmet. So that will be, the thick side will be there, and then you'll have that little detail that tapers out on the ceiling. Understand?
No, no one understands.
Okay, right. Let's fix it in place, okay? This is the one that's going to go on this wall. That one's going to go on that wall. And that's going to be butt to it, okay? And then to stop that bending, we're going to have a nice quadrant detail on the inside. That no one will see, but I'll know it's there and it'll look pretty.
Okay. So he first puts glue and then he's going to screw it.
So we're working on the palmet for the master bedroom. We've got a Roman blind at the minute, but we'll remove it once we've got curtains so we can see the entire window. But you can still see the top of the window. This is my height, so even at like normal person height, you're going to see the frame, which is still lovely. And then you're not going to see any of this woodwork because this is all going to be covered in cornice, which will wrap around the entire room.
Once everything is painted the same color as the ceiling, curtains hanging in both sides, the thing is going to look really, really nice. I have just done a first coat. This Roman blind was just temporary because the idea is that we will be able to see the whole sash window. We are aiming in the future, when finances allow, to change the sash windows for traditional sashes, which is like the ones that you imagine with like the squares and stuff. And then once that is removed, you see the whole sash. We will have the curtains hanging from right here, so it's going to be very nice. You just have to trust us with this one because we thought so much on how to add the details. Remember that this room the ceilings were much lower. We raised all the ceilings. We couldn't raise them to probably the original height, which would have been much higher, just because we lost space in the attic, but we didn't want to completely lose the attic space at all, like completely. So it was like a fair compromise between having the coving, still being able to kind of have the full size window that we wanted to see, and then we will be hanging some really nice linen curtains. We're very lucky, we've got so much privacy here. There's no neighbors, so we actually don't ever put the blinds down unless it's for the sun. So that is the plan, and I think it's gonna go down well. I'm gonna have to do another second coat. Obviously this side we won't even see because that's gonna have a coving, but it's just for the time until it gets installed, which is gonna be like in about 4 weeks time. It still look quite nice and tidy. Last week, we showed you our tour of Attica Studios and a sneak peek of the bedside tables that they made for us. Well, they have finally arrived.
Yay, our side table! Something has arrived, and I think I'm gonna get told off by Borgia, but I'm gonna open it. Or should I wait for him? No, I'm gonna open it.
You don't wait for me. It is like having a child. Wait! Yay! I can't believe that you were gonna do it without me. Where's Dante? He's asleep. Like treasure hunting, you know, and it's kind of like the coffin where it's like all the big treasure is in. That's stunning. Oh my god. Oh, how smart. Look at that. Inside is the brand. That's smart.
Yeah, we have a side table.
Oh my god, this is just so stunning. Can you believe that every detail, you know, is being thought in? This is what you came up with to do.
Look what they're doing with the key.
Oh wow, oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's incredible. That is just... We couldn't be happier with how these side tables turned out, and it gives us some extra motivation to finish the principal bedroom, so we will actually have somewhere to put them in.